So the last few vlogs that I've shot have been shot on this, the Canon G7X, but now I have this, the Panasonic G7. It's just so much better. So today we're taking the vlog in a little bit different direction. We're going to shoot some behind the scenes stuff today. Show you guys what I'm up to. We've got Liam here. He's going to be shooting a lot of behind the scenes video / assisting. And first model of the day, I got Distance. Right now we're shooting a little bit of the texture series. So I've got this one light here, again, feathering across like I always talk about. I've got another light here, which is acting as a bit of a fill. And we're shooting against a white backdrop because the texture is actually put in post. But then this afternoon, and for the shots that we're going to be doing after with this, we're actually using this textured background here. So here we go. So second setup, we've got the textured background here. Got Distance sitting on some egg crates, apple boxes, one of the two. And then what I've got here is a strip box that's gridded that is focusing right down the center of Distance's face. And then I've got this 64-inch umbrella that's adding some fill and just bringing everything in so that, you know, we don't lose everything in the shadows. So essentially the white strip, or the light strip, is going to go shoot down the middle of his face and, you know, enhance that, make that the focus of everything. And then we're shooting tethered with the D800 and the 7200, and it's popping into Lightroom, and that's what it looks like. And last setup for Distance, we're mixing a little bit of hard light in with some soft light. So what we've got going on here is we've got a 20-degree grid on that's focusing right on the side of Distance's face, and then I've got the 64-inch umbrella with the diffusion panel on it that's just adding a little bit of fill and bringing our shadows back in. But yeah, and this is what it looks like. So we're on to shoot 2 now for the day. We've got Katie here, our model, and we're actually just in the very front of the studio. We've got these giant windows here, and they've got like an opaque film on them, which essentially just turns them into a giant softbox. And then what I've got is 2 large black flags that are being held by C-stands. And what that's doing is it's just cutting the light that's on the sides of her face so that you get all that nice contrast with this really beautiful kind of flat front light without, you know, losing all of that shape. So, you know, it's a really simple setup to do if you have windows and, you know, beautiful light. So here we go. So we're down to the last shot of the day here. I've got Katie here. She's sitting here, but then I've got, again, my 64-inch PLM, but then over here, I've got this light here, which is bouncing into this whiteboard, which is causing the fill to come up onto Katie's face. So, and this is what it ends up looking like. When it kicks on, the fever burns, when I'm also when the wheels all turn around. And that is officially a wrap on today. So at this point, you guys know the drill. If you have any comments or questions, use the box below, hit the subscribe button. see you guys in about a week. All right, cheers. All right, everybody, we actually have to stop and back this up a little bit. I'm at my home office right now, and I've released a couple of the images from this shoot on Instagram already prior to releasing the video. And a lot of people are asking me if it was shot on the X Pro 2, things like that. And no, the vast majority of this shoot was done on the D800. And the reason why is the tethering. I've been talking with Fuji a little bit lately, asking them if this is something that's actually going to come to fruition, the ability to tether the X Pro 2 to Lightroom. And everything they've told me at this point is no. Their approach to this camera seems to be that they're taking it more as a documentary / street photography type camera. And they're not really looking to cater it towards commercial photographers. For somebody like myself, that kind of makes this camera not all of that useful. You know, I'm a photographer first. I don't really care what camera system I'm using. I care more about the end product and you know, the ease of use I can create in order to get there. But so don't really expect to see a whole lot of Fuji in my work until or unless you know, tethering becomes an available option on the X Pro 2. Because honestly, I really have no interest in the XT series, the small SLR bodies. They just don't feel good in my hands. So for those of you wondering, that is why, and I think this is officially it. We'll see you guys next week. Zoom. Oh, it's so pretty.